He's here to do that today. Would you guys welcome Cyrone?
Okay. As I look across the room, I see a room full of potential. How many people here feel like they've got potential? I should have seen every hand in here raise up, because we all have potential. You know, when we look at our lives and we think about the things that matter most to us, the things that matter most amount to what potential you use and how you use the things that are taught to you in your life. Before I speak, I'd like to introduce someone to you. She's one of my best friend's daughter. She's one of those young children who took the time to listen to parents, look at what life has to offer, and instead of looking at all the things that would stop her and create barriers in her life, she went out and created her own successes. I'm going to allow her to spend some time to share with you what she's experienced and give you some new hope and something that maybe you find yourself wanting to do as well. So please put your hands together for Ms. Nkiyasi Helm.
Hello, my name is Nkiyasi Helm. I'm 11 years old and author of several books. First of all, before I go any further, I'd like to thank all of you for having the time to listen to me today. My goal here is to motivate and encourage each and every one of you in this audience to do amazing things. I wrote my first book at 9 years old. I plan to do so for many more years until I'm ready to retire. What motivates me is my family always being there, so encouraging, saying to go the far mile, to do my best on everything I do. Now that I've told you what motivates me, I want you to ask yourself the same question. The best advice I ever got was from my father. You don't have to say when I grow up to accomplish great things. That's why I became an author at 9 years old. You don't have to say when I grow up or when I get older. Like in kindergarten, all the teachers asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? And the kids said doctors and authors and all these other things. But from there, that's all they said. They didn't practice, they didn't do their best, they didn't try to do the things that would help them do that. But me, since I wanted to become an author, I practiced, I did hard work so that I could do the things I'm doing today. I like to talk to you guys about making mistakes. Everyone in this room has made a mistake, even myself. Most people just say, oh well, but it's not oh well. It's, I'll do better. I won't do that again. I'll be better to myself. It's a world with how God created you. I'll tell you a little bit about it. So, like I said, you might think it's a bit weird just looking at the title or whatever, but it's a really, really good book to me. I wrote it, so of course I think it's good. It's about these shapes that get lost because of a big storm. So in that storm, they get washed out to a different land. It's called Hexagon land. They've heard many stories about the Hexagon people, but they thought they weren't real because they heard bad things about them, worse things about them, how they do bad things to other people. But once they get there, they realize that they're really nice people. They do exist. They help them. They help them figure out what they need to do, how to get home. So once they get them back home, the people that told the stories from generation to generation actually meet them. They were making up the story, but it was actually real. And when they came together, they realized that everybody has a place in this universe where everybody belongs. Everybody has something different. That's the moral of the story. Are there any questions? No? Okay. Well, I do appreciate you guys having me here. Thank you very much.
See, I brought her along so that you all can see that your age does not dictate your